get them, Lord. Before I get them, Lord. Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate.
Hey. They say I ain't saved because I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need, and that's it. They always in my business because they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible, but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit, activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way? So
Holy Spirit, activate.
You better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
You cannot.
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You
activate.
better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Before I get them, Lord.
Activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go.
They say I ain't saved because I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need, and that's it. They always in my business because they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible, but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit, activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way? So
Holy Spirit, activate.
You better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate.
You
Hold
cannot.
on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
They better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Before I get them, Lord.
Activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go.
They say I ain't saved because I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need, and that's it. They always in my business because they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible, but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit, activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way? So
Holy Spirit, activate.
You better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate.
You
Hold
cannot.
on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Before I get them, Lord.
Activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go.
They say I ain't saved because I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need, and that's it. They always in my business because they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible, but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit, activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way? So
Holy Spirit, activate.
You better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate.
You
Hold
cannot.
on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
They better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit.
Yes. Hi, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Can you all hear me? Can you all hear me? Can you all hear me? I know. I see y'all talking about it in the chat. Good girl. The haters love me. Duh. Who's going to get us through our day? Who's going to get us through our day? Okay. If they don't come through and hate, I mean, what are they going to do all day? They need us. They need us. Absolutely. I love you all. Good morning. Hello, Real McCoy. Hi, Beauty Pam. Bella. Hello, Angela. Hello, sweetheart. Hello, Tasha. Hi, Boo. Hey, girl. Hi, Toya. Hey, girl. Hi, Too Persuasive. Moderator. Hello, Laura and Stony. Hi, Lady T. Hi, Boo. How are you doing, baby mama? Baby mama. Hi, Roll Shantae. Miss LaVie with the ish. Hey, Tressa. Hey, Tressa. Hi, Judah. Hi, Boo. Hi, Toya. Coco. Hey, Boo. Latasha, howdy. Howdy, ma'am. She said howdy. Howdy. I just anticipate freedom. The goddess. And I'm a girl. Berna, hi, Lisa. T-Babe, hello. Drea, Kelly Ann. This is my nightmare. Okay. Okay. Hi, Missy. This is my nightmare. Okay, literally. Hi, Crypto Queen. Hi, sweetie. Hello, everyone. No, Lady T, I'm actually not showing my face because I am Sunshine said hi from Antarctica. Oh my goodness. I've never met someone from an icicle. Hello. Oh my word. Do you have like a pet, a seal? Yes. Yes. Did you raise penguins? Oh my God. Hello, Antarctica. I've never spoke to an Antarctican. Oh my goodness. Hello from India. Hello. Yes. Sipping out of them, sipping out of the sipping out of them, sipping out of the Yes, girl. Yes. I know your lingo. Yes. I know your lingo. No, baby Shay. I said that right. Girl. Yes. Yes. No, y'all tried it. Y'all tried. I know a little piece of India. No, Tasha Sherry. Girl, I know a little bit. Tristan, what? What do you mean? No, he didn't. Oh my God. Are y'all mad at me? What? I just want her to feel welcome. Girl. But y'all judging me. Girl. Y'all just meant that I'm prepared. I'm bilingual. Sexual. Got y'all nerve because India came to the Y'all got y'all nerve. Now, in Antarctica, it's too cold to talk. Y'all come up in here judging me. Thank you, Mitzi. That's why I wasn't on camera. Because when I'm late, excuse me, you're late, sir. Where were you? Is he starting? But then I'm here on time. And it's just, hey, Sean. Y'all be having y'all nerve. Y'all be having y'all nerve. Everyone is getting doxxed except Miss T. For shame, we got to start off this good Wednesday like that, Lord. Oh, my word. We gotta have y'all nerve. No, bro, it's too late. It's too late. No. No. I don't want to hear nothing now. It's too late. Talking about some, yeah, Sean, you would thank you. Nuh-uh. We have y'all nerve. Now, how some of y'all? Okay. Hello. To some of y'all. Y'all know who y'all is. Because you other people is trying it. Okay? Welcome back to my show, The Sean Everyway Show. And if you don't know, now you know. Okay? Now, allegedly, I love y'all. Okay? I don't know because I'm not feeling the love today. Ho, ho, ho. I'm not feeling the love today. Okay? Now, I felt it from Miss T. She did that. Baby Shay, little piece. Oh, she has a mouth. Okay, Lady T, thank you, honey. Love you. Okay, my boo Toya and Tressa and Angela and Melanie, my baby. Stony, you too. You too. You my girl. But all of you other people in here judging me because I sung the Indian song, girl, that's how I announce the Indian people. What is the problem? I'll be having y'all nerve. Nah. If I was rudely interrupted. I love you. Okay. Chrisean Rock sister with the teeth missing at the bottom. Chyna, unfit Malone, will fight Karlissa in the next Xrumble fight, girl. Oh my word, gross. Chrisean Jr. was at the Airbnb. Okay, y'all want me to show you because I got the address. It was a fifth fight. It got real bad in the Airbnb at the Chrisean Henderson Hands Rock. Went to that set up altered match against our girl Zenith. Okay, so there's a whole lot going on that they want us to know about. Okay, but leave it to Chyna, leave it to an unfit to come forward and tell us everything. Okay, so yes, that night. Okay, well, the baby shark did correct. That cave in the middle of her mouth. Jacqueline. I was like, wow. They'll fit a gallon of milk inside of there. Just like, girl. Mouth like Pac-Man. Okay. So we're going to talk about that. Is what we're going to talk about. Okay. Sean, where was Pastor Mike? Oh, waiting for the bag. At his house waiting for Chrisean like this. Waiting. That's what pimps do. Do pimps be in the room when the girls is oochie wally wally ooh, she bang bang? They don't be in the room. For what? They already know what it's hitting for. They already know what it's hitting for. Okay? Because as far as I'm concerned, we still don't know if Chrisean is dating that man or not. Okay? 33K and all his felonies was supposed to be at this match. He was not there. Okay, he's allegedly the decoy. Mm-hmm. Chrisean is trying to be first lady. Chrisean is trying to be first lady. Okay? Because prayer ain't working. So maybe she need to marry it. Maybe she need to marry it. So look at here. Okay, she already basically treated like the first lady. Y'all got y'all nerve. They all come into church at the same time. Okay. And then here she come in here with that poor toddler on her hip. Okay? So that's what that word. That's what that word. Okay? Now, since this fight has happened, Chrisean has been hiding our nephew. Okay? But Chrisean, I got the tea. Chrisean, I got the tea. You know, it just is what it is. All right? Whatever. All right? I have the tea. Now, Tessa, right now, with her big head ass, she is mad at Chrisean. Okay? And if you're wondering why Tessa is mad at Chrisean, okay, hold on. This who got Chrisean Jr. 1 second. Let me show you why she's mad. As of right now, currently, okay, April 29th, Tessa is livid with Chrisean. Livid. And this who has been taking care of doing the majority of taking care of Chrisean Jr. At this moment in time, it has been Tessa. If y'all didn't know, Tessiki, Tesseki, our girl Tifa, just opened up a restaurant. A restaurant. Ain't this what Chrisean's supposed to be doing for Tessa? What happened to that? What happened to that? Oh, girl. Oh, girl. So when we thought that it was Chyna that who was, saying that they were going to expose the family with Chastity, because I showed y'all the live Chastities. And Chastity, during the live, she walked up to one of her sisters and they showed her text messages from another sister. And this sister was basically like threatening to go online and expose Chrisean, etc., expose the whole family, and whatnot. Whole time it was Tessa. Okay? Tessa wasn't there yet. Then Tessa came, then Tessa left. So I was like, Tessa, what Tessa leave for? This is why Tessa left. Okay. Chrisean, wasn't Tessa supposed to be selling food at the Xrumble event? What happened to that? What happened to that? Didn't she do the meal preps for the fight? Why she couldn't sell them? Why folk come she couldn't sell them? Oh. Xrumble said we have our own vendors. Oh. So there you go again, lying to her. Once again. Lying to the girl. Boom. Shaka-laka. Boom. And then you got Tifa on the other side of town opening her restaurant. Partnered, but opened up a restaurant. Isn't this what Tessa was supposed to be doing? 100%. Tessa, wasn't you supposed to be bringing in your daddy? Ain't that why your daddy was there? Your daddy was there because he was going to help you with the meal preps and stuff. But instead, y'all got him in the kitchen cooking breakfast and stuff at the Airbnb because you couldn't bring no food because you was mad. That's why you left. That's why you left, girl. Because, see, nobody wanted Chyna there, including Chrisean. Chrisean invited everyone so that no one would fight. That's why she invited everybody. So that y'all wouldn't be at home popping it online, taking the attention from the fight. Boom. That's why she got an Airbnb. That's why she invited everybody to their Airbnb, although they were way above capacity. There's way too many people there. Chyna had to go online and beg for money just to go. But Chyna worried about me and my 16 white husbands. But you worried about me, unfit. You worried about me, swamp bat. But you over there worried about me. This is why you should have took care of your kids. This is why you should have took care of your children. She couldn't even get to the fight. She didn't have no gas. Her hair wasn't done. She needed her nails done. She ugly. It was all type of, she was musty. It was all type of stuff going on. She went online and begged for cash apps. I'm like, girl, I don't even do that. Begged for cash apps to get to Chrisean. Okay. She didn't want to go. She didn't want to go because she didn't want to get into it with Chrisean. So Chrisean had to FaceTime her and invite her personally to the event because she had no intention of coming. None. Because none of them with each other. None of them. Just like throughout this entire event, all of the pictures, everything posted, noticed no one said anything about Chrisean Jr. Nobody. Nobody. Besides the dry post that they put up taking a picture with him, because this is the first time Chyna met Junior. So a lot of them met him. They never met the boy. He about to be 3. Okay. Yes. Yes. Lacey says, imagine not having gas showing up to it. She didn't even have money for food. Girl. Get into it. This is Chyna. Okay. Before Chrisean's fight. This is what Chyna was over on her Instagram saying.
Hey y'all, what's up everybody? What's up? What's going on? I'm sorry y'all, that was my daughter that called. But what's up? So I talked to my little sister Chrisean this morning. And at first, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I wasn't sure if I was ready, to talk yet. And hey baby, I talked to Chrisean this morning and she wanted me to come to the fight. I'm definitely going. I got a good feeling. I don't have like no negative energy or nothing like that.
No negative energy. Why is it showing like that? Okay, more. Right, as you see right here, I'm gonna pause it. Let me make sure it's paused.
What's up?
Actually, we just heard that, so I'll let it play for a little bit. But it says, I'm so excited. And as you see below, it says her Cash App. Her Cash App is right below. So she's live right now begging to get her hair and nails done. And she need gas to get down there. Listen.
But y'all, I wasn't sure if I was ready, to talk yet. And hey, baby, I talked to Chrisean this morning and she wanted me to come to the fight. I'm definitely going. I got a good feeling. I don't have like no negative energy or nothing like that. But when I talked to Chrisean earlier, she like, Nika, I really want you to come. I want you to be there. So I was like, you know what? I'm the oldest. I'm going. We're going to put all our differences behind us, leave the past where it's at, and we're going to try to move forward. To everybody that's been praying for my family, I just want to tell y'all, thank y'all. Prayers conquer all. Real talk. Prayers conquers all. When I say God is the best that ever did it, God is the best that ever did it. But I will be showing out with my little sister, watching her knock Shorty out. Yes, I will be there. So I just got to figure out how I want to do my hair and my nails because I told us I'm not coming up there looking crazy. Like, this is the first time I'm seeing my family in a long time. You feel me? So put yourself in my shoes. I got it.
So she says she don't want to go up there looking crazy. She needs to get her hair and her nails done. This is why her Cash App is right there. Hold on, let me make the screen bigger so y'all can see it. Her Cash App, let me hit more. So I hit more. As you see, her Cash App is right there, is right beneath. And you're going to hear her in this live state that she's going to post pictures of her getting her hair and her nails done for everybody that sent her money. So again, if it was genuine and whatnot, they're always looking to Chrisean to fix all of their problems. So she goes online and asks Chrisean supporters, because she don't have any supporters. She don't have any fans. She don't have any of that. She's asking Chrisean's followers for money to get her hair and her nails done so that she can go to Chrisean's fight and that she's going to show everybody her hair and nails that they paid for everybody that sent her money. And she's going to say, for everybody that sent me money, I'm going to show y'all. Watch, listen.
I keep my hair and nails done. It's crazy because I literally just took my nails off. And I'm like, damn, I paid like almost $200 to get my nails done. My hair like $200. That's like $400 I need to come up with by what? Friday? Because she want us to all link up Friday. So I'm going to figure it out. God going to make something shake. He always do. I got faith in God. Like I said, y'all know I don't play about my hair and my nails. So I will be getting my hair and my nails done in Jesus' name. And we're going to have a good time. That's it. And that's all. I'm excited. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Like, I'm so excited. I'm tired of Zeynep too. She just keep running her mouth. But you know what? People like that, they got a lot of mouth. Y'all know what that mean, right? They ain't about nothing. So like, let her keep on running her mouth. My sister gonna knock her right out, right where she need to be, on the floor. Okay, period. I can't.
Okay, shout out to the person in the chat said the suggestive, basically begging is what you I said, absolutely. But it's more so suggestive when you're just talking about it, like when you put your Cash App up or stuff like that, or drop your Cash App in the chat and be like, oh, yeah, and you just basically tell everybody like all the problems that you're going through. Like, I feel like we all go through things financially, but it's just not like the world's business. Like, it's for us to take care of. I feel that when you are putting it out there publicly, yes, the dry begging, and when I was what we call it over here, dry begging, absolutely. When people are doing that, it's obvious that you are doing it because you're naming all of the things that's going wrong or the things that you need help with. Without having to say anything, you're expecting people to just give. So I shouldn't have to literally say it, but I'm going to tell you like what's going on and what I need on my way. And I'm going to even tell you the deadline that I need it by, and suggest that if, you know, you want to help, you can, because my Cash App is right here. But it's not suggestive with her. She's literally going to say, I will show y'all my hair and my nails, basically to show good faith when I get there. So she's dead ass asking, you know, suggestive, but not suggestive at the same time. It's like, because when most people are being suggestive towards it, they're not saying things like, I'll show you when I get it done, ... Like, no, because they haven't got the money yet. So they're hoping, you know, with the suggestive, you're putting it in a person's mind, that they'll just do it naturally, that they'll just do it on their own. They're usually not like pre-thanking people unless they are genuinely begging or, you know, dry begging within that moment in time. But she did say 200. She did, like, so she's throwing out numbers like of what she's needing, you know, and whatnot. But let's keep going. Oh, panhandling. Trump said panhandling. I got stars, girl. I got stars. I don't know. Ooh, this makes the girls meds. It makes them meds. Shout out to my boo Voice over by, is it Steph Marie? Shout out to you, boo, for being a member. Love you down. Thank you so much. Welcome aboard, gang, gang. Welcome aboard. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Oh, this mouse drives me crazy. I can't wait to get a new computer. Shout out to Lisa. Thank you so much, Lisa. Mwah. Thank you so much, sweetheart, for the super sticker. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, mama. Thank you. Shout out to Voiceovers and Voices. We love you, Sean. Keep shining. I will do just that. Okay? Nothing of the else will I do. Okay, thank you so much, sweetheart. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hold on, this damn button is stuck. God. Shout out to my boo, Nia. Hi, Nia. It's always close by. It's always on my lap when I'm live. I switch blankets, but I love you, sweetheart. Thank you so much. She says, okay, right here. Finally made alive. I've been missing Sean and Chad. A crustacean tried to come for me in your comment section when I watched the replay about the Airbnb. They'd be so mad, but they watch everything we do, but they swear they hate us. It's like, are you sure? Because you can like somebody, hate somebody so much so you start to like them, right? Some people kind of rub off on you, right? And like baddies, I could not stand Summer, but I kind of like her. Like Summer's like rubbing off on me. Like I couldn't stand her. Now I kind of like her. I know she kind of my girl. Like it's like I kind of, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's how a lot of them are. I think they and they're like be stuck in between. They're like stuck in limbo. Like part of them wants to like us because we're amazing, and then like the other part of them is like, oh no, but I gotta try to stay solid to somebody that doesn't even know I'm watching. Like, because they act like they know Chrisean. They act like they have a group chat with her, and she don't even talk to y'all. Like, but whatever. Shout out to you, sweetheart. I love you as well. Thank you so much, Nia, for the super sticker. Thank you. Shout out to my boo, Angela. Thank you so much, babe. She says, hi, baby. Hi. Even though I love these people in my house, you absolutely make my day. Oh, you're so sweet. I'm gonna be in your house one day. So I'm gonna be like one of those people in your house that is driving you like crazy, but it's like you love me at the same time, right? I love you. Thank you so much, Angela. You're so sweet. Thank you, sweetheart. Shout out to my boo Trin for being a member for 11 months. Shout out to you, Trin. We love you down. And shout out to my baby Tasha Sherry for always gifting memberships because that's just what she does, right? And we love her down. So thank you so much, Tasha. You're so sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, I love y'all. I love y'all. Let's get back into the tea.
Do press-ons, baby. That's just me. I can't. I gotta really go to the shop and get my nails done. You gotta think, y'all. I have not seen my family in like basically years. You feel me? So this is we went all white. We gonna do all white. Hold up, y'all. Give me 1 second.
Hurry up. Fucking unfit. Oh, I can't stand her. And wash your hands.
I was sitting there watching the live from yesterday with my little sister and Zeynep, and I'm like, damn, this girl got so much mouth. Like, I never heard of somebody with so much mouth and cannot fight. Baby, you don't know how to fight. That's why you keep talking all that mess. I'm telling y'all, as soon as my sister knock her out.
Chyna just got fired from her job. Chyna got fired. Chyna, when did you get fired? You got fired, what's today? Wednesday. You got fired on Monday, or was it Sunday? Or was it Sunday when I sent them this live? Because I sent them the live on Friday because I wanted them to see that you were there. So when did you get fired? You got fired either Sunday or Monday, right? Right? Because I hate you, ho. Oh, yeah, you tried it. Don't ever pop it to me. I'm not scared of none of you worse. I'm not scared of y'all. So I sent it to her job, correct. She was calling in, so I wanted them to know. This is a week old, this live right here. I tell y'all, when I'm not live, worry. When I am not live, worry. Like, what the is he doing? Because I didn't rest, Lord. Unique. What you thought I was going to call and say Chyna? Your name is Unique. Why would I call him and say Chyna? I said Unique, you. Yeah, since you want to pop it. Okay, well, let's pop it. So, yeah, I called your job almost, 6-7 days ago, and I gave them this live because they can find your name because on Instagram or on social media, you don't go by your name. Ain't that right? Ain't that right? You don't go by your name. Okay. So in order for them to see it, they would have to type in your name to be able to do so. If they type in Unique or Chyna, that doesn't pop up. It doesn't. Okay. So on your Instagram on this one, you have your old Instagram screenshot of it to where it says Unique Dorsey on it. Yeah. It says it. So I sent them that too, so that they knew it was you. Stupid. Yeah. Are you mad at me? Are you mad at me? You said that you're just going to call in because you never call in. Yes, you do. That's the problem. That's why you ain't had no intention because you had already called in 2 days. Look, girl, please. Look, girl, please. And how I found out, I called and just pretended that I was Sarah. Yes. Yes. Correct. I have a voice augmenter on my phone. It's only $2 in the Apple Store. So they made me sound like totally Jibby or Zenus penis. Yeah. I called and made it seem as if I wanted to switch shifts with you. Yeah. Correct. Yeah. How did I get Sarah's name? I called and asked who, and when I called, she answered. Hello, this is Sarah. You da 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 da. So then I called back later on that day, and then I turned you in because Sarah wasn't at work. So then I got to pretend to be her because she wasn't there anymore. Because that was my question. Hi, is Sarah working? It said no. I said, oh, okay. Can I speak to the manager on duty? And when the manager came to the phone, guess who all of a sudden I became? Sarah. And you're mad. And you're mad. And you're mad. Yeah, you should have kept my name about your mouth hole. You should have did your sister. You did just like your sister and shut the up when it comes to the Davy way. And you're mad at me. And you're mad at me when I'm more concerned about your nephew than you are. Imagine he's my invisible nephew, but he's your blood nephew, and I care more than you. Crazy work. But it's okay because we take care of unfit bitches like you on a day-to-day basis. So I made sure that they got the video. Just in case you called in sick or anything like that. Lies. She's lying. She's going to a fight. Correct. Are you mad at me? Ooh, you're going to stay that way. Ooh, girl. Ooh, girl. Who you going to send after me? Your son? Light bright? Yeah. Yeah. The one that he said Latifah, your sister, did all type of things to him, but you said you was willing to let it all go for a $200 cash app so you can go hang out with your friends, your family that destroyed your family. Imagine bygones being bygones for $200. Because we're going to get into that today on Coffee about what your son, Chyna, Unique, Swamp Bat, we're going to get into what he said about your own family. Those same people that $200 cleared debt and trauma. Crazy work. Crazy work. So yeah, we'll definitely be getting into that. We sure will. Why wasn't he there? What? Why wasn't? Ooh. Why wasn't he there? Can I explain? Because I will. Where was Tristan? Busy? Because you brought a son. It just wasn't that one. You didn't bring Tristan. No, you didn't. Yeah, we didn't smell him. Musty as he looked. So, yeah. So imagine that. Y'all saying y'all believe Tristan. Do you think his mom does? Because she was willing to go be around all the people that allegedly did this to him. So who cares what we think if his own mama don't believe him? Because there's no way in the world you couldn't get me anywhere near that person unless it was on some get back. But $200 was all it took. Who is Tristan? Chyna's eldest son. The son who said that Latifah, when Chrisean Rock came out and stated that Latifah, which is Tiseki, did certain things to her, made her eat her ooh la la when they were younger. Okay. Chyna's son, Tristan, came forward and co-signed what Chrisean said about Tiseki and stated that she did things to him too. That she would rub certain body parts on his face, for him to go take out the garbage. Girl, yeah, that's her son. And allegedly the reason why she don't deal with the family is because she believes her son. Then why are you dealing with the family? I'm confused. Because Tristan wasn't there. Why were you? You see, the unfit just keeps on unfitting. It absolutely does. Let's keep going. So yeah, she's fired. She's fired. She's fired. She got fired from her job. I can guarantee you that. She does not work there anymore. And she's going to talk about her job. That's why I have to go find it.
Y'all, the whole place is going to hear me scream. Okay. I'm excited because, like I said, at first, I wasn't sure about going because I don't like drama. If I can avoid it, I avoid it. But I think this is time for us to come together. And like Chrisean said, it's best that we all be there now in the beginning than later on. You feel me? So I'm going to go. I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to give it a chance. I just pray everything work out for the best. You feel me, y'all? And that's it, and that's all. Y'all just keep us in y'all prayer. And I just want to say thank you to the people that's been praying for us. I appreciate it. And like I said, prayer conquers all. And I will be there, y'all. Me and my daughter's going. We probably wear the same outfits. I'm just so excited. Like, I'm so excited. Your mom hair was cute, slicked up in a high all.
No, the hell it was not. Charlotte, look, girl. Charlotte looked like a crocodile with a shape. Yes, Lady T, send me that interview. I would love to go over that interview live. That would be so much fun. To go over Chyna's husband's interview. That would be amazing. To go over that, and because I can hate her. Okay, she started it. Okay, drinking my water, minding my business. That's all I was doing. And then she got whipped of the petition and all of that stuff. She went over there on a 2-hour rant, cussing us out, talking about Sean every way this, Sean every way that, blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, why don't I get to do the same thing? I really don't understand what the problem is. I really don't get it. She was telling people to come over here and report the channel, try to get me shut down, try to get. So if she gets to try to cut off my income, why folk come out can't cut off hers? Why folk come out can't cut off hers? Why? Go over there and try to end his livelihood. And then I get the opportunity to do so. Karma comes in. You didn't think I was going to open the door? You didn't think I was going to open the door? Absolutely. Mm-hmm. As soon as she was popping it, I went to my Baltimore people. Y'all know where she work at? Do anybody have an idea where she work at? Yeah, they sent me the information over as soon as they got it. And I called right away. Well, like, no games. I had everything ready. No games. Got the job site, their website, their email, all of that. I'm playing no games with you. None. Since you want to play, me too. The problem be, they just mad that we do it better. That be the issue. It's not what we doing. It's that something comes from it. So then when something comes from what we do, but don't nothing come from what they do, her going to tell people, oh, go report him, go get his channel taken down. Okay, that don't work. Okay, that's on you. They ain't got nothing to do with me. Okay, me popping your job, that's on you. And it worked. It absolutely did. Because you had to have lied to them. They didn't tell me what you said or what reason that you had to not be at work. Not at all. But I got to do what I got to do in the name of journalism. In the name of journalism, it is what it is. I ain't lying nobody. I said that you were at the fight. And I said that that's why you called into work. That's why you needed off 3 days, because you worked the whole weekend, goofy bitch. You worked the whole weekend. You called the whole weekend off to go to Chrisean's when you had already called in for 2 days. So what, you worked 1 day? 1 day last week? But it's my fault you don't work that anymore. Are you mad at me? Are you upset? Because I'm pretty sure you found out both Sunday, Monday, because you haven't been live. Why not? Wanted ads or what? Wanted ads or what? Are you mad at me? Is Tristan mad at me? Tristan, why I oughta? Yes, because it could be Sean David Way holding hands versus a Tristan the Lion. Got y'all nerve. Got y'all nerve. Tristan, your mama. I mean it when I say it. You said to take it back, but you say it. Y'all mad at me. Y'all mad at me. Y'all live talking about some Charla left the rehab visiting Chrisean. Like, she's on the bed. No, she got booted from the rehab because she did not have a pass to go be around. A rehab is not going to let you go around, even if you're not in treatment for alcohol or anything like that. You're still not allowed to be around any of that stuff. It's all triggers. It's all gateways to other stuff. Okay? All gateways. So they don't allow you around any of that. So they would have never given her a pass to go there. No. That wasn't no graduation or nothing like that. No. It has to be something to where it's a sober environment of everything. Okay? It's not just because Charlotte. It's not just that. Okay? It's everything. Everything. You got to stay away from it all. So sure, we'll let you go to a boxing match where there's going to be rugs, alcohol, all of that stuff, girl, please. So she said, get. My daughter want me there. I'm going. So she got the boot. Again, it's not mandated that she be there. She went on her own. She went to treatment on her own. So it's not checking yourself out. You're getting booted out. You don't check out a treatment. You graduate. You graduate from treatment. Okay? That's what you do. Getting checked out of treatment means you're done. You've completed what you're supposed to complete, whether it's a 90-day cleanse, etc. But when you've been on drugs as long as Charla, you need longer than 90 days. Way longer than that. If you've been doing it 40-some years. What is 30 days going to do? What is 60 days going to do? What is 90 days going to do when you've been struggling with this for decades? Okay? So she's going to need to stay in there at least a year to truly be able to, I feel, get on a better road in her recovery. So if Charla goes back to using right now, it has nothing to do with Chrisean, right? Nothing. Charla makes her own decisions. Charla grown. Weird. Interesting. Interesting. But y'all mad at me. Okay? Right, Tay baby. Absolutely. Like mother like that for real. For real. So it's like they should be doing everything in their power to support Charla. None of them are supporting her but her son, Steele, with Terrence. He's the only one that's truly supporting her while being in treatment. There's somebody that's like truly support. I mean, maybe a phone call, but they're not supporting her. Because if you were supporting her, then you would have let her stay in treatment. Charla did not need to be there. There was no reason for her to be there. There was no reason for Chrisean Jr. to be there. Okay? The reason why Chrisean was trying to make sure everyone was there was because she don't plan on doing this no more. I really feel that way. Okay? If you go to Xrumble's events for next month, there's 0. They don't have any. They don't have none. This is how you know they're planning on working Chrisean like a dog. Like a dog. I'm sure they want her already back in practice, already back in the ring. I'm sure all the money they made off of her. They said worldwide off of the fight with Triller TV was over $60 million. Over $60 million was brought in just off of the fight, the people purchasing the fight for $30. When the total numbers came in, it was over 60 million. So they made over 60 mil just in that, not counting the tickets, not counting the venue, not counting the merch, not counting the food, not counting the tickets that they had separately for Chrisean performing and the tickets they had separately for people to go upstairs to the after party. He made millions upon millions of dollars off of Chrisean. Okay, that's why he budgeted the fight to look so like amateur and cheap so that he could turn a profit. Why spend 15, 20, you know what I'm saying? Why spend millions of dollars when you could profit millions of dollars? So that's what he did. He turned a profit, and he did. Made a lot of money off of her. For a fact, he did. They pay her chicken scratch compared to what he made off of her. That's the whole turning a profit. That's the whole point. You know, I pay you. You show up, everything else on me. That's all me. That's all my money. That's all my bread. You know, and Chrisean can't say nothing about it. She can't do nothing about it. She can't sue. She can't ask for more. She can't do none of that. She get what was agreed upon. And that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay? And with all of this going on, what changed with Junior? Nothing. This is why we're on y'all row. This is why we're on y'all row. Because we're about to move from this and into Save Junior. Because what's up? What's the excuse now? She said we was going to see some progress, all of this stuff. Well, what's up? You have to stay on these type of people. You have to. Because they like this type of stuff. When you're distracted by something else, you're looking left instead of looking right. They like that. They like us looking over here at this fight instead of looking at what's going on with Junior. Because again, all of these people, they all saw Junior. What has changed? People don't even want to talk about Junior. They don't even want to say nothing about him. Nobody from the event. The most you'll see is that certain people took a picture with Junior, but that's about it. Nobody's posting pictures like, oh, look how big Junior's gotten. Junior's doing so well. Junior, look at Junior, his little chunky self. You know, they can't say nothing like that. Junior looked like he needs help. And everybody feels sorry for him. That's why they don't say nothing. Because they don't like how it makes them feel. And they're so used to kissing earth. They all are yes men. Don't piss Chrisean off. Don't say anything that's going to make her mad. So they're like training the people around Chrisean to ignore Junior because that's how Chrisean wants it. Ignore him. Don't pay attention to him. Keep a hood on him. Keep his head down. Make him keep a low profile. Which, how do you make someone nonverbal keep a low profile? I don't know. But she does. She does. She makes the situation very uncomfortable, so no one even wants to speak on Junior. Because you didn't see anybody from that event say anything about Junior. Nothing. Not a word. They kept it on her. Kept it on her. But let's keep going. Look at this big.
Well, thank you. Mommy gonna be there too, y'all. My mother's gonna be there too.
You know.
I'm real excited.
No, you're not.
I am. I'm really excited. Well, Dalen, hey, it is what it is. Like I said, I'm going. I love you too, Britt. Period. Chyna, I feel like your family, real talk. Oh, you are my family, girl. I can sit.
But it's hilarious that she went over what that person stated in the chat, what they stated in the chat, all the stuff that they did to Tristan, and you still going. She said it is what it is. All the stuff that you said happened with your son and blah, 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 with your family, with your brother and your sisters, what they did to your son. Oh, it is what it is. I'm going. It is what it is. I'm going. What? Crazy word.
See you, family. Let me find my remote, y'all. Hold on 1 second so I can turn this TV down so y'all can hear me. Yes, I'm definitely going. And whoever don't like it, oh well. Y'all mad. And it's sad because it's like the internet love to see me and my family go at it. So just because y'all love to see us go at it, now we great come together and see how y'all like that. Period. That's it. And that's all. Like I said, I'm anxious. I'm pumped up. I haven't seen my little sister in who knows when. And I think it's going to be good. I really do. I just got to figure some stuff out. Like I said, I definitely got to go get my hair and my nails done. Because, imagine not seeing your family in forever and then just popping out after years, y'all coming together. Like, I'm pumped. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. I'm pumped. Like I said, I haven't seen them in forever. I see us all crying. Yeah, Tifa going to go too. Tifa going to be there. Yeah, she's going to.
Tifa going to be there. Tifa, Tasiki, is the one her son, Tristan, said did the majority of the things to him. So she's like, yeah, Tifa, she gonna be there. So the same one that did all that stuff to your son? And y'all wonder why people don't believe it. I'm one of those people. You wonder why. You wonder why. Girl, she should have ignored that. Like, who come. That's what I would have said. Who comes. But girl, oh yeah, Tifa, the one that me and my son said did all that stuff. Yep, she's gonna be there. Girl.
Gonna be there. You can hear in your voice that, yeah, I'm excited. I am. Like I said, y'all gotta think, I'm the oldest out of all of us. You feel me? So it's like, when Chrisean called me earlier, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I didn't know what to say. I was just looking at her. We was on FaceTime. And I'm like, I don't know about this. And I was like, Chrisean, I don't know. I gotta work, blah, blah, blah. Which I really do have to work. But I'm gonna call out. They can't get mad. Like I always go to work. I'm always at
And she's so stupid because she admitted it. I'm like, oh yeah, this is wonderful. I'm like, you don't know where she work at? Because there go my sound bite right there. Boop. There go my sound bite right there. Y'all know where she work at? Because she could have at least lied and be like, oh, well, I already got the time off from my job. I already hit them up. They was a little mad, but I got the time off. She said, I'm going to call out. Oh, you going to call out? You mean call in? Dumb. Oh, so you're going to call in? Swamp bat? Okay. Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead. Go ahead. Man, I couldn't wait to call. As soon as I got the information, immediately, right away. Oh, we calling in? Okay. Yeah, they can't be mad. You sure? You sure, girl? Okay. Sure did. And I'll do it again. Please. I couldn't wait to call that job. Sure did.
at work. But I'm definitely gonna go ahead and call out. I'm excited too. I really am excited, y'all. But once I get my hair and my nails done, I will post it to show y'all. I really went and got my hair and nails done.
Y'all hear her? She said, because she on here begging, she got her Cash App out, all of that, okay? She said when she get her hair and her nails done, because she's dry begging right now, panhandling, okay? Suggestive begging, okay? She said she was going to show y'all. She said she was going to show everybody to show good faith that the money that y'all sent, okay, that she got her hair, her nails done. Let's keep listening.
To the people that sent me a couple dollars towards it, I appreciate it. I'm just nervous. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. I am nervous.
Literally said that she's going to get her hair and nails done for all the people that was sending her a few dollars. Okay, because she needed it. Okay. And she was going to show y'all that she got her hair and her nails done. So people sent money, right?
Yes.
People sent money. Where you see her hair done at? Where you see her hair done at? She came with a bonnet on, and she wore this at the event. Her nails are not done. Okay. She needed gas money to get there. That's what she needed. She needed gas. Okay. She didn't get her, this swamp gator didn't get her hair done, nails done, nothing. Scammer. But she told y'all that was sending her money that she was going to show y'all her hair and her nails. She said she needed about $200. About $200. She got donations. She got them. And look at her. Look at her. Once a scammer, always a scammer. Once a scammer, always a scammer, girl. Uh-huh. But y'all know her mama taught her how to be a scammer. Because y'all know we read on Coffee the police report of when Chyna, mama and daddy, Eugene, well, not because Eugene ain't her father, Eugene and Charla back in the 90s had Chyna going around stealing people mail out of their boxes, their social security checks and whatnot, and then having Chyna go over to the check house and place and cash them because she was a minor. So she would get into less trouble. That was in the newspaper for it. Charla, y'all want me to pull it up? Y'all want me to pull it up? This is fact. That was in the newspaper. And they had Chyna doing it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we read it on Coffee. Correct. Y'all want me to pull it up real quick? Shaggy? No, we pull it up. Okay, hold on. Hold on real quick. I'm going to play this. And I'm going to go find it real quick. Hold on.
Broke out in the Airbnb. And I'm like, yo, we just can't win for losing. Like, the devil busy. But this one thing I want to say to my peoples. When we try and bring our family back together, y'all, we can't bring no outsiders in. I'm telling y'all, like, we can't do it. We got to focus on getting us right first. Once we connect back like how we was, then you feel what I'm saying? But right now, we don't need no outsiders with us, y'all. Because this my thing. Where was these people at before our sister got where she at? That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. Big shout out to Rock. I told y'all my sister was going to knock her out. When I say we got hands, y'all, and I love the name Holy Hands for Chrisean, I do. I already knew my sister was going to win. And it's crazy because she had went to take a nap, right, y'all? So I said, Chrisean, when you fight her tonight, when you throw them punches, I want you to throw your weight with it. She might be a little cockier, but listen to what I'm telling you. When you throw them, when I say my sister threw her weight with them punches, what? She knocked Shorty out twice. Flat out. Flat out. So I hollered at Kim, y'all. Kim gonna see if she can set it up for me and Karlissa to go in the ring. But Karlissa gotta agree to it. I'm already with it. So that might be the next fight y'all great watch. Me and Karlissa. I've been waiting for this day. I ain't even gonna lie. Miss Kim like, Chyna.
Girl, what do y'all think about that? We're going to get into the Airbnb situation. But what y'all think about that? She talking about some her and Karlissa is supposed to be the next battle, the next match. This is why nobody invites her anywhere. But hold on, let me pull this up real quick so y'all can see this. And then we'll get back into this. What is this? Hold on 1 second. I don't know what that is. It's what I want, but I don't know what's all this stuff popping up. Like, why is it? Oh, it wants me to buy it. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I don't even read you like that, homie. Hold on. Let me type in. Sorry, it's being annoying. 1 second. I'm just gonna pull it up like this. I'm just pull up on my phone. Okay, it's on the Baltimore Sun. Okay. I don't know why. Maybe they only let you see it once, and then you gotta purchase the Baltimore Sun. I don't read them enough for all that. I don't read y'all enough for all of these. Okay, sorry. I'm just gonna have to read this out like this. Police arrest 2 adults and a 16-year-old girl Friday during a raid on their Cape Town St. Clair home, charged them with theft and stealing from mail from neighbors. Charlotte Malone, 32, Eugene Malone, 28, and the girl, all of the 1100 block of Latrobe Drive, were charged with theft. Okay, and this is where Chrisean's mom lived. Okay, on Latrobe, 1100 block of Latrobe. Well, it wasn't 1100. I think there's address was like 1223 or something like that. Block on that block. Okay. Now they came and arrested Chyna. Well, her name is Unique. They came. Unique was 16 at the time, and they came and got her and took her to jail because the city was complaining about missing checks, right? But the checks were being cashed. But the people whose checks were being stolen, they didn't know yet. They didn't know that the checks were being cashed. They were just thinking that they weren't getting their checks. So Eugene will go around stealing people around the time of the Social Security checks, etc. Food stamps and the cash benefits back then came via check, and there was like food stamp booklets and stuff back in the 90s. So they would go and steal it. It was mailed to people. Okay. Then they went from mailing it to people had to drive to like you're around wherever they gave them out at, because then you have to go like yourself personally. And they would get Eugene is the man that is allegedly the father of some of the kids that Charlotte had. Okay, that's the one that they all call dad, the one that they cooked, the one that was just there at the event. That's Eugene. Okay, and yes, Eugene is Charlotte's husband, and they would have Chyna, Unique, go and cash the checks because she was a minor, and they figured she would get in less trouble when they got caught, because you're going to get caught. Like you're not just getting away with that. Okay, this is federal. Okay, so she had felonies, multiple felonies, before she even turned 18 years old. Charlotte and Eugene ruined her before she even got a true start at life. But she didn't mind doing it because she had already had kids herself. She had already had children. So I need the money. So yeah. And she ended up getting arrested. All 3 of them got arrested. But she got out first. They let her out first. Okay. So yeah, this is in her nature. Once a scammer, always a scammer. Now hold on, let me pull this up. Because hold on, they might be tripping, but hold on. It might be tripping, but this is it. This is the article. As you see, police arrest 2 adults, okay? And hold on, I can put it up to the screen too. I was frozen, I'm sure. Hold on. Now, I can put the screenshot up to the screen. Okay, hold on. Girl. I'm about to put it on my community wall right now, just in case y'all want to go and put the article up yourself. Because, the girls love saying, oh, they're lying. They're lying. No, nobody's lying. No one has to lie. That is Charlotte. That is her. No mistake. That is her. Okay, and it happened in 1997. January 28th, 1997. Okay. Same area, and it's also, if you look up Charlotte's name, she had the same address. in 1997.
Okay, well, I'll go back.
So yeah. So that's just what that were. That's just what that were. Nobody has to lie on them. There are nobody to lie on. And that's the information that we discussed in Coffee. We talked about that a few shows back. But yeah, so this family is notorious for ruining each other's lives. So let's get to the look at the look at Junior feed. Look at Junior feed. Girl, why folk come? You just can't get this boy, like, why? You know, like, it's just, there's no reason. There's no reason. There's literally just no reason. None. And you can see his ankles are like, it's like they're like pouring into the shoe instead of being in the shoe. You know? Look at the side of his pants. Like, it's like, why? Like, for what? For what? For what? And what's the part that's really annoying? This is a 12-month outfit. Yeah. Yeah. 12-month. Correct. And the pants is still big. And the pants is still big. It's a 12-month outfit. Correct. Uh-huh. Yes. That white jacket says 12M on it. They zoomed in on it. You know the internet don't play. You know the internet don't play. It's a 12M. That's a 12-month. That jacket is 12-month. So if the jacket is 12-month, then I'm assuming. I don't know how big the pants are, but that's just what I said. It's an assumption, a natural assumption. You know, I'm like, well, I thought they because he's taller. So I'm like, well, you know. So maybe the jacket's 12-month and the pants are like 12 to 24, something like that. So I'm like close to 2T, but still fits 1P. Crazy. Crazy work. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's really thin. Really thin. I mean, he doesn't eat. He just drinks. He drinks his food. So what would one expect? You know, with drinking your food. Okay. I want to pull this up too. Chrisean being on drugs. People are saying, I mean, hey. Crustaceans, what is that? What is that? Because they said that Chrisean was at the event and at the Airbnb. You know, she was telling everybody that she needed to take a nap and she wanted privacy. She was telling everybody at the event, at the Airbnb, that she needed privacy, that she needed to take naps and, you know, all of that. What's a given? What's a given? Girl, what is a given? Because hey. Now, some people said demons. I'm like, no, this is a demon. Let me show you a demon. Let me show you. This is the demon. That's the demon. Yeah, that's the demon. Okay, that was the demon trying to come out. Okay, that's someone that was drinking during the pregnancy. That demon. Okay, so that to me, that's given Exorcist. You know, that's giving Exorcist. But the other one, this giving something else. Girl, this giving something else. This giving why Charlotte got out early. Well, Charlotte got out earlier where she needs to be, take a spot. Is what this is giving. That's not normal. Okay. Girl, that's a little different. It's a little different right there. That lockjaw yesterday. Girl, that's a little different right there. I don't know. At first, I'm like, I don't know, because you know what I'm saying? She's been boxing and stuff. Maybe, you know, she's been trying to turn over this new leaf they're talking about. That she done turned over multiple times and flipped it back over. Tay baby said Fetty. Ooh, not Fetty. I see a lot of y'all talking about popping. I can see that too. It's wild. Wild. I don't know though. Tonya says she's doing the thistle dance. It's given that. The multiple personality, Stacy said. Wow, Caitlin said that's definitely not Fetty or Phil. That's an upper. Oh. Because from what I've seen of Fetty, don't it make you like, I'll be seeing them like leaning. You know, they be like leaning. They be hitting the Michael Jackson lean even at the bus stop. But they don't fall. I'll be like, I'll be in my car like, the are you doing that? Like, wow. Literally seconds from falling. But they're good. They be good. They be eyes closed, everything. Like, what is happening? But when it comes to this crustacean, I don't know. The jury's still out. Okay, we're gonna have to revisit. We're definitely gonna have to revisit. But I have been seeing these floating around, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't know. You know, normally I'd be like, yeah, but I don't know. You see how she put just my nephew? That's it. Look at Jr. Oh, look at him. He's so tired. Every time somebody put a camera on him, he was yawning. Every time. Every day. They fall Lisa. Lisa said they do fall shine. Not all of them, you know, giving the Michael Jackson lean. Some of them be woo's the booge. But look at Junior. Oh, he's so cute. Junior. He looks so tired. Look at him. He even yawning in the photograph. Poor guy. This be like way too much for him. I do. I feel like he be so overstimulated when he's at these events. And I think that the crustacean feels like he's used to it with sensory. There's no getting used to that. There's no getting used to this. No. This is always going to affect him. Being around so many different people, being around so many different energies and whatnot is always going to affect him. A child grows discernment by consistently seeing the same people over and over. It's called stability. Junior does not have any of that. Everybody is like a stranger to him, except Chrisean at this point. Every time somebody's holding him, he kind of just looking at him like, who the are you? Because so many different people done held him. So many different people done watched him and had him. He has no idea who's who. No idea. I feel that he has an idea that Chrisean is his mom. But other than that, He don't know who. He don't know who his grandma is. He don't know who his grandpa is. He don't know who his father is. He don't know who his aunts are. He has no idea. No idea. And then she passed him from aunt to aunt to aunt to aunt to aunt to aunt to aunt. 100%. You know? Because the people keep stating, oh, well, the fight. What about it? Y'all don't even get down with Charleston White like that. But what Charleston saying?
Chrisean fighting. That money ain't gonna help that baby. Can't fuck about Chrisean fighting. Yeah, the baby fighting to be normal. Yeah, so, and she gonna hurt that girl. Yeah, Chrisean gonna hurt that girl, but the winning ain't gonna help the baby. Chrisean fighting. That money ain't gonna help that baby. Can't fuck about Chrisean fighting. Yeah, the baby fighting to be normal. Yeah, so, and she gonna hurt that girl. Yeah, Chrisean.
Now, people will say, because of all of the things that Charleston White has said in the past, you know, and whatnot, oh, don't listen to him. Imagine all the stuff that he done and all the stuff that he done said being the one. That doesn't matter. Even if a murderer, somebody that takes lives like Chrisean, was to come forward and state this same thing about Chrisean Jr., they would not be wrong. Have they done wrong things? Yes. No different than me. I've said wrong things. I've done to people, you know, all of that. Like, I'm no innocent, but that does not take away from what's going on with Chrisean Jr. It doesn't remove that. It doesn't. Because I done beef with people. I done got into arguments. I done this, I done that. So the what? What does that have to do with this boy in front of us, malnourished, feet clubbed, continuously needing surgeries, health worsening, regressing? What does that have to do with any of that? Again, Charleston has said some crazy stuff. Absolutely. But it doesn't take from the message, and he's not the wrong messenger. There's never a wrong messenger when a child is at stake. Anybody, no matter what they do, even if they're bad parents and whatnot, so what? Who cares? Even them being unfit doesn't mean that them pointing out what they're pointing out is wrong. Now, should they speak so loudly? Probably not. They probably should fall back. They probably should. Okay? And let the righteous do what the righteous do. Real parents, real grandparents, all of that, real aunties and uncles and people that have adopted children, all that, them to the forefront. Okay? Everybody else to the back. But it doesn't mean the people in that back are wrong. It doesn't mean that. Because Charleston has said this and that. No. He's still right. Her son is fighting to be normal. Fighting every day, every night, struggling, but here. So who cares about a fight? Like, who cares? And that was the whole point. This is why Chrisean didn't mind, because it gave people different energy. She got to pull the wool once again over everybody's eyes. Just like they sat there faking like everything was on an up and up with the family. You know, just like they was doing that. Let me pull that up. No, not that. Sorry. No, not that one. I want the one on Corey. Oh, I'm going to pull that up about the Airbnb fight. Must be this one. It is. Okay. Sorry, I found it. Okay, let me pull this up real quick. Right here. Chyna.
was kind of mad. See, this what happened when you bring outsiders. Y'all wasn't supposed to put nobody there. And it wasn't my sisters, my little brother did that. Like
Here, hold on.
that shit was phony. But I mean, it is what it is now. Now I had somebody ride with me, but she was acting crazy, like crazy, y'all. And I'm like, this girl keep acting crazy. So my sisters got mad and they said something. Then my daughters got mad and they said something. Now, yeah, I'm on my way back by myself and I'm cool. I ain't got to hear nobody cussing and fussing and mad. Like, people be crazy, man. I ain't seen my mother and them in forever. That's why I was kind of mad when that fight broke out once we got back to the Airbnb. I'm like, see, this what happened when you bring outsiders. Y'all wasn't supposed to put nobody there.
First of all, this is nobody's business. Let's start there. Chrisean clearly did not want this information public. Second of all, Junior was there, and so was Petey's kids. So Petey's two of his kids and Chrisean Jr. were around all of this, right? So Petey brought, which is Chrisean's and with them younger brother, the youngest brother, he brings his own little entourage to Chrisean. Y'all know how niggas is. Girl, y'all know how they are, you know. I gotta reach down in my purse to pay your way and your homeboy's way, and sometimes your cousin's way. So and I'm a girl. So y'all know how they is. Y'all know Tyrone, Pete and Malone, that came to the event and brought a whole bunch of YNs that was all musty. Okay. And he also brought a couple females. So at the event, once they had got back, there was some words exchanged at the event, and then it boiled over once they got back to the Airbnb, to where there was an all-out brawl, okay, between Chyna's daughter and Chyna's daughter's friend and the girls that Petey had brought with them, and then the family members had got into it. So it was the whole, that was fake. All of that at Chrisean thing. And Chyna says she didn't even know if she wanted to answer the phone when Chrisean called. So you know that there's smoke. There gotta be. If you don't even know if you want to answer the phone or not. And then you said you didn't want to be around all that energy and all of that, and that you didn't know if you were ready to be or to even face Chrisean. She says it on her live. I can pull it back up. She said that she didn't even know what to do when Chrisean had called her. She had no idea. She said she didn't want to answer. Okay, but she said that's what I'm assuming that's what made Chrisean call FaceTime, so that they could like look at each other, you know, so that Chrisean could show her that I guess she was genuine and wanting her to come. It was not Chrisean's idea. Okay, that was the coach and her manager's idea for Chrisean's family to be there. During most fights and stuff like that, they do show the support of the family. That's important for photo opportunities and stuff like that. It makes the person look seasoned and loved. That's how you push an athlete. Okay, this is you know, her boxing, you know, whatnot. So to push an athlete, you're going to need a family backing. When you look at drafts and all of that, the family is in support, whether they're at the draft or whether they're at home cheering them on, you know, and whatnot, and they're showing the family on camera or they're showing them with their family on camera, you know. So with sports, family is important. Okay, they kind of need family in order to push the image, the all-American image. So that's all that was. That was business. Because Chrisean's already right back to not talk to the people that she wasn't talking to before. She's already, that's why as soon as they got back to the Airbnb, tempers boiled over. There is a lot of animosity. You can't throw a few dollars on top of animosity. You cannot. Animosity is going to show itself. It is inevitable. It's going to rear its ugly head. So I feel that they were targeting the people that Petey brought. They were targeting, we know it was an entertainment event, we know that, but they're still pushing Chrisean to be an athlete. This is just the start for Chrisean. how the coach has his mind made up, and how her manager has his mind made up. They want to push Chrisean to eventually go pro. This is the whole initiative. This is why I said Chrisean's not going to do it. So no, this event was not at all. But this is the beginning. This could get her to the next phase, which is boxing professionally, to where she's getting in real rinks, boxing real boxers, whatnot, not nothing set up or nothing like that. This is why I feel like they set it up for her to win. They set this fight up for Chrisean to win, to make her more so look like undefeated in the amateur league, to where amateur is more so boxing for entertainment. There are many wrestlers that wrestle for entertainment, and then you look up and they in the WWE. They're on the WWF. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously, like it's happened. There's been many athletes taken off the street and christened to go to the Olympics, and whatnot. There is certain criteria, but for certain things, not much. A clean record, clean drug test, and you can compete. With a lot of different sports. So again, some you got to come straight out of like college, stuff like that. And that's more so like basketball, football, and whatnot. But with boxing, that's a whole nother arena. There's been plenty of amateurs that were just boxing for like either Golden Gloves or something like that, to where somebody saw talent in and became professional, taught them to be a professional boxer. Okay, so again, they are pushing that with Chrisean. That's what they want. Start off amateur, because the big bucks is in professional boxing, not amateur entertainment boxing. Not that. Not at all. They want the real money, to where they bring in 30, 40, $50 million bags setting it down, and even higher for her to fight. And to where they ain't got to set up an event or do nothing. All they got to do is show up. That's it. And they will roll the red carpet out to them. So again, I think that this is the whole point. The whole point isn't for her to keep boxing for Xrumble. No, not at all. The point is for him to get Xrumble off the ground, having Chrisean go into pro, and while Chrisean's going into pro, being under Xrumble's management, them continuing to facilitate to do the same boxing matches and whatnot, just with other people. So they will spotlight others, ones with bigger crowds, one with a big audience. Like I'm sure they're probably interested in getting Tasiki to do it. They're probably interested in getting Lex and other strong fighters that they've seen on other shows. Again, Chrisean's potential came from baddies. So if her potential came from swinging and writing people on baddies and other shows on Zeus, why wouldn't they offer those opportunities to other people? Why not? They can make hella money doing it. Hella money. So why wouldn't they? All it takes is making sure that the opponents have a big following, So I believe that that's what they want to do with Chrisean, because Chrisean, she's a known athlete from track to basketball, a little piece of basketball, and then now boxing, So I think that they want to push her that way. The problem is Chrisean. It's too much consistency. It's way too much. I think this will be way too much on Chrisean. She don't even want to take her son to the hospital. That's too much. Sorry, she didn't want to consistently take her son to the doctor. So you really think that she's about that? Good luck with that, because you're definitely going to need it. Definitely going to need it. Right, surfing as well. And why was she doesn't, okay, because she got pretty much around the same bag that Zeus paid her to. This management company paid her upwards of $127,000 to $135,000 in total for everything that has been going on with her in this boxing, Xrumble, etc. Right? Lemmy paid her $100,000 to go to this baddies event, that the reunion, and all she did was sit there with headphones on. That's all she did. She barely said 2 words. She answered like 2 questions, and that was it. She just kicked it. That's all. So she got $100,000 to just sit and do nothing. That means Zeus's bag is bigger than, Xrumble's. With Chrisean being lazy, what do you think all she has to do is make a phone call? If she don't want to box some more, hit up Lim. Look, put me back on baddies. He will do it. He will put her back on there. She is a fan favorite. People do love her on Baddies. They love her. It's where a bigger part of her fan base came from. Baddies. So he will put her back on. No question about it. No question. The only reason she's not on Baddies right now is because she don't want to be. It's not part of her image. This new image that she's trying to accumulate. But on Baddies, they have people come and do spotlights all the time, so they'll just pop in. It's rumored that they already booked Chrisean for that. So when Zeus's list got leaked, Chrisean's name was on there as a guest. Sometimes guests just come and chill, and sometimes guests come and fight. Like they'll come and straight swinging on people. Like not all guests just come in and just be like, hey, some of them do. Some of them just come kick it and chill. Like when Jada and Alexis was on there as a host, whatnot, just coming through and kicking it with the girls. She didn't, get into any squabbles or anything like that. And I'm assuming that's how they're putting it for Chrisean, but Chrisean was on that list. So she's not too far from. So it's a lot going on with that. 100% Zeus Diddy is about to go to jail. Why are y'all saying that? Why are y'all saying let me about to go to jail? I know y'all not talking about Jocelyn Hernandez. I know y'all not talking about that broken English skank. I know y'all not talking about because of her. Girl. Because of Cocaline Hernandez. I know you ain't talking about her. Girl, please. Yeah. She has no tea. None at all. She just made those checks stop because she hard-headed. Like that's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. Like, girl, he's hitting on Zeus supposedly. Girl, I do feel like a surviving Zeus needs to be made, but when I do make it, we will not be featuring anything Jocelyn says. Jocelyn Hernandez is a known high liar, lying while high. Okay. Her. She's getting exactly what she deserved. And normally, I wouldn't be on Lemmy's side, but I'm on Lemmy's side 100% when it comes to Jocelyn. 100%. I believe every word that has come out of Lemmy's mouth. Every word. Every word. She does this. This is what she does. She goes around not following the rules. I do have a Surviving Jocelyn's Cabaret. We did do Survivors on Jocelyn's Cabaret. Because I should treat those women disgusting. But she has a track record of doing this. On Love and Flip Flop, when things weren't going her way, she just walked off mad while under contract and no longer filmed with Love and Hip Hop until they came out with in Miami. And they squashed things years later, right? And then it's the same thing with Lemmy. She's not supposed to have her own. It's in the contract that any app, when it comes to streaming platforms, the streaming is all supposed to be through Zeus. It's all supposed to be through them. So now she's made her own app and she's streaming from this app and she has her own shows that she has on this app, but she expects Zeus to pay for her app. Well, you're in breach of contract. And she knows she's in breach. But she feels like she can do whatever she want to do. And when I do what I want to do and you don't listen to me, then I'm a pop it. Then you're this horrible person that's been doing this. Well, you watched it all, so what does that matter? She's talking about African women over state line. Aren't you too? Aren't you too? Aren't you on a bus full of sluts? Going from place to place? And we're not supposed to believe that you don't have clients lined up for these women to sleep with and stuff. And they paying you to have them like, aren't you too? Let's not even get into ballistic whack beats. Let's not even get into him. He a producer, but ain't so shit. I ain't danced to a song with ballistic, and not even none of that trash you over there making. Off beat than a mother. Couldn't catch the beat if you held it in front of you. Like, girl. Like, ain't nobody listen to none of that Puerto Rican trash. Ain't nobody listen to none of that broken English on the track. Ain't nobody listen to all of that. And then his beats are garbage. His beats is garbage. How you his only a client? Girl, he don't do nothing. He allegedly produces. And the only person he produces is her. And she over there doing an 8 count to a song in her head because it's not the one that they playing out loud. She look a mess. She sound a mess. The music is a mess. The choreography is a mess. The dancers are a mess. That whole show, throw it away. Throw it away. No one's checking for Jocelyn Cabaret. Nobody, buddy. Nobody. The last winner on the show, she decided not to give her the money. It's a whole cash prize. She decided on stage in front of everybody, I'm not giving her the money. I'm not giving her the money. Signed her to a deal, a record deal, has this girl in contract, and didn't get her any gigs, didn't do no work, nothing. And she wonders why nobody, who want to go on a show that, and there's a cash prize, $50,000, and you say that I'm not getting it. Because you just don't like me. What? She did not get that girl her money. Jocelyn is dirty. So why is it okay for her to sit there to this young, impressionable young girl and tell her, now, I know I signed you, but I ain't doing nothing for you because you've been talking, because the girl tried to get out of the contract. She tried to get out of the contract because Jocelyn wasn't doing anything. Not because she had a problem with Jocelyn. No. It's just, you signed me to work. I'm supposed to be in the studio recording, making an album, da-da-da. I've done nothing. I'm just here. I've done nothing. So the girl wanted to get out of her contract. Jocelyn wasn't trying to hear that. She was trying to let her out of the contract. So she took that as, since she wanted to get out of the contract, then that's her trying to come at Jocelyn when it wasn't that. It was just, girl, what's the, I'm like, let me go to a real label. You know, let me go to a label that's going to do something with me and my talent. Like, girl, like, I'm supposed to just sit here until your music career ain't going nowhere. So that's why I understand why anybody would think that their career is going to go anywhere underneath a slut like Jocelyn. Like, that's all she do. Sit on peen. The peen sitter, the peen hider. Like that's all she do. Like she's not known for anything else. What hit she known for? What award show she performing at? What award is she grabbing? Like, where's her features? Who's featuring her? Like, what? Nobody, right? It's just her over there with horrible English, saying one-word sentences still on the beat. Girl, I like the way you are. I like the way you are. I like the way you are. I'm like, what? That's what you come up with? Girl, why I oughta? Show that just trash. Grim. I'm like, you got your nerve. Over there just terrible. Right, ain't a bar in sight, not even soap. And then just gonna take that girl money. Just took it. Oh, I'm not giving her nothing. I'm not giving her anything. And now Lemmy doing the same thing to her, and it's a problem? It's a problem? It's a problem. Thank you so much, my boo, Toya. Thank you so much for the cash app, sweetie. I love you. Mwah. Thank you so much. I love you. Thank you. Girl. But we supposed to believe. No, there's nothing to believe. I'm Team Lemmy. Team Lemmy. She can sit here and take money from these young girls and not give them things that they have earned. Put them in FX, all of that. That's all fine. But then when somebody do something to her and legally, because what Lemmy's doing is completely legal. He's not doing, he stopped those payments because she breached contract. End of story. End of story. That's it. He didn't just cut the payments off because, no, he cut them off because he's not about to fund an app for you. Are you okay? Because you're over there trying to make Zeus Jr. You over there trying to make Zeus East. Girl, please. He said no. Because you over there trying to make Flatchet TV. Girl, now that's Puerto Rican TV. Now you trying to make that. Girl, now that's Skank TV. Not because you over there trying to make that. He supposed to pay for it. Right, La Zeus. Right, girl. But he supposed to pay for it. You know. No, that's you. You know you're only supposed to be streaming your shows from Zeus. You know that. You could come up with many different ideas, but it's all supposed to be for Zeus. And you know that. Ugh. But now she want to be the boss so she can treat people as badly as she treat them on Zeus. That's what God don't like ugly. Not at all. Not at all. But you mad at us. But you mad at us. Please. Yeah, we don't want to hear none of that. None of that, girl. We don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear that. Just make sure your baby don't come out like Chrisean Jr. That's it. That's it. Because they said you over there withdrawn. They said that's really why you over there pressed. That's really why you over there pressed. Because you can't. But you mad at us. But you mad at us. What you mad at us for? Girl. Yeah, we don't want to hear none of that. Yeah, we don't care. Jocelyn. Yeah, we don't care nothing about Ballistic over there hooping and hollering at you because they turned the water in a electric off. He got you all stressed out in the hospital because you damn near 70 pregnant. Girl, because you over there geriatric while pregnant, equaling a geriatric pregnancy. That's all. That's it. That's all. Y'all don't want to grow up. Grow up. Leave y'all 20s. Leave y'all 30s. Leave them. Because they behind you. Oh, my word. Y'all got to grow up. Y'all want to be like y'all not. That be you and Natalie Nunn problem. Over there, relics. Over there, throwback bad girls. Over there, throwback thoughts. Retro hoes. Because y'all wear what they've got on today. It don't make you their age, though. You could come in the club with the same outfit that 25-year-old got on. You still 41. Girl. Y'all be having y'all nerve. Like, yeah, you still gonna be in your 40s, girl. Y'all be taking Forever 21 too serious. That's a store. Not a lifestyle. Girl. That's you. If you want to be damn near a grandmama shopping next to a tween, that's on you. Because if I'm in a store and it's a 19-year-old next to me and a 16-year-old on this side of me, I'm in the wrong aisle. I'm in the wrong aisle. If I'm about to grab a pair of shoes and a 14-year-old about to grab that same pair, I'm probably grabbing the wrong shoes. Probably. And these niggas be thinking that they straight fresh. You're not. You and your 16-year-old got on the same clothes, different colors. Why? For what? Let them have that. It's daytime. Oh, my word. You still buying Jordans? Why? You don't go get, at least get some Pradas or something like that. Please. These old bones. Y'all know y'all not about to go on nobody basketball court, none of that. Y'all ancient ass. Great. Just don't want to grow up. Like, it's fine for women to buy Jordans. It's okay for men to buy them too if they're going to wear them certain places. That's cool. That's cool. Me and my son about to go to the park. Cool, let me throw my Jordans. Not we about to go to a barbecue or something like that. Throwing on for what? That's what I did in my 20s. Like, is that like a forever thing? Like, no, I'm good. I did that in my 20s. Now it's time for me to dress like my age, more reserved. Not like an old man, but reserved. Like I done been here. Because I have. Like, ugh. Like, grow up. Tommy Lee is a grandmama. And y'all see how she be walking around? It's like, girl, you got grandkids. Grow up. Like, if you have a nice body, even better. Do you know how many sexy clothes that you could put on that's age appropriate for you, and that will look even better than basically walking out the house with a slit on the side and a bra? But you basically are like a two-piece bikini and a swimming suit wrap and some heels on. Why? Like, girl. And ran through. Like, girl. I was like, grow up. Grow up. If Rihanna can do it, y'all can do it. She did it. She did it. It's cool to have your days where you feel sexy and you want to get out there and pop it on the girls. Let them know, like, huh, don't play with it. Huh, still that girl. But every time the camera on you, it's like, that's crazy work. It's like, grow up. It's like what it's giving. Like, you too old to be out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you too old for all that. You know, right? Beyonce did it. It's like, it's crazy work. Out here trying to compete with these girls. Like, that's why I feel like Jocelyn and Natalie, they shouldn't have shows like that if y'all can't be the boss. Be the boss. This was my favorite season of Baddies because we barely saw Natalie. Best season. Best season. I hope it's the same way next season. We should rarely see her. You are the boss. Not a castmate. You're not on the cast. Okay? You're ancient compared to these girls. Literally. You're on the literal Bad Girls Club. Be a boss. Be a CEO. And you can be messy while doing it. Look at Lemmy. He messy as hell. He messier than the women, but he ain't swung on nobody. And ain't nobody swung on him. Because they still respect him as the boss. But they'll drag you right out of a chair. The Baddies girls, they don't respect you. Girl, please. The only thought that they have in their mind is, I hope I don't get fired while weighing you out. But don't nobody mind putting their hands on you because they don't look at you as a boss. They don't look at you that way. They look at you as want to be one of them. So as soon as you get into it with them, the first thing that come out their mouth, you old ... because you are. You are. You too old to be arguing with them. You too old to be arguing with him. You better bring the other baddies back like you've been doing. Argue with Janisha. Argue with Jayla. Argue with Tanisha. Bring Sarah back. Argue with Sarah. Argue with people your age. Like, why are you arguing with these girls? Like, y'all shouldn't even have nothing to talk about. What? Ugh. It's like, girl, be the boss. I wouldn't be doing none of that. I'm not a castmate. I'm your boss. I hire and fire. I ain't see Shaunie O'Neal throw a swing at nobody. She didn't have to. She was the boss. And she was respected as such. So it should be the same thing. It should be the same thing. People know to respect you when you act like the boss immediately, not later on. That's why you need to be somebody parent Chrisean immediately, not later on. That's how you raise kids that end up wanting to fight you and disrespect you and all that because they feel more of a friendship than you being their guardian or their parent. So they look at you as their equal. If you hanging out with them, partying with them, letting them drink and smoke and all of that, letting their friends do whatever, spend the night, all of that, they're going to look at you as their equal. So when it goes to the point where you're about to tell them something to do, well, you need to clean up this house. They go, girl, I'll do it when I get around to it. Do it now. Now, who are you talking to? Like that because they're not looking at you as a leader in the home, a figurehead to respect immediately with no questions asked. They're not. And that's why Natalie daughters be running amok because they don't respect you. You treat them like friends. You treat them like your equal. They're not. They're not. Stop treating them like that. You give them way more importance and relevance than they should. Like, stop doing that. And I like Natalie. I like what she do and whatnot, but I do feel like she should act more like a boss. You know, and the same thing with Jocelyn. She should act more like a boss. That's why she's in the situation she's in too. Same thing. Y'all can't treat those people like that. And then when y'all get done using them up and whatnot, y'all mad because they don't want to listen to y'all. Because for what? Like you're not giving boss. Same thing with Lemmy. You can't go around sleeping with all of the women and then expect them to call you boss when, you know, they done queefed on your face. When they squirted across the room and you was over on the other side like this. But you getting the staff pregnant. Crazy work. Imagine you and your employee naming a child. Crazy work. Okay. It's not a good look at all. It just don't look right. It really don't. I feel like people that be bosses in different ways, they feel like the rules don't apply. So because this isn't a corporate job, I can fraternize and sexual harass and all that. No, you can't. No, you can't. And those rules still apply, even if you don't have a handbook or an employee meeting about it, they still apply. They don't go away because it's not in the handbook there. They done said all type of stuff about all type of people, even the security allegedly taking advantage of the women having to sleep with security guards in order for them to actually protect them and watch their backs and whatnot. That's what I said. There definitely needs to be a surviving Zeus, but the Cocalina princess will not be a part of it. Besides how she's added to it and made it worse. Yes, there have been baddies that have came forward and said that they had to give themselves sexually to some of the security just for them to like do their job, what they're being paid to do. So since some girls put out, they expect them all to pretty much like, okay, well, this one let me smash and whatnot. If you ain't trying to let me smash and you know what I'm saying, going on, you know what I'm saying? Literally. So there definitely needs to be a surviving Zeus, and I'm putting it together because y'all been asking me too, and that's what I plan to be rolling out for this summer. It's one of my summer rollouts. Will be surviving Zeus. But yeah, it's a lot. Oh, a whole lot. When we get into those stories, and we do have interviews, we do have also videos of women going live, talking and saying their own stories, and whatnot. So we do have a surviving Zeus coming. It will be different. Of course, the first part is going to have to do with Chrisean and her shows. And then we will start drifting into the other ones, okay? Baddies is like first on the list, okay? And then we're going to do Bad Boys Club because there's a reason that Bad Boys Club has such a gap in between time of the first season to now this second season, okay? It's been years since one came out. So we're definitely going to get into that. We're going to get into Surviving Bad Boys Club, or Bad Boys, I should say. We're going to get into that. And there was a lot of drama that went down with that. There's some shows that no longer exist, and there's reasons why they don't exist anymore. Okay, so Lemmy's not as innocent as he wants people to think. He's definitely not. So we'll get into all of that. We will. Okay, y'all know I like doing my survivals. I like being thorough. Okay, very thorough. We're having receipts showing y'all, proving what we're talking about. So yeah, we will definitely be doing that. Okay. Hold on. Been live way longer than I anticipated. But that's okay, because I love y'all. I absolutely do. But I have another show today for coffee, so I have to get ready for that too. Shout out to Serena. Thank you so much for the submission. She says, hey, Chyna, just love you. Oh, I love you too. Says, sending a love and no, I'm not mad at you. Good, babes. Because everybody else has been seeing me, you know what I'm saying? They've been trying it. You've been seeing it? You've been seeing how they've been treating me today in the chat? You've been seeing it? I don't know why. I feel like I'm a good person. But, you know, clearly, some people disagree. But I love you. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Look at my boots. Hey, baby. She says she's too old not to have paid time off. You talking about Chyna? That baby says she's too old to not have PTO, John. She should definitely have a little piece. But now when you keep calling off, you got to actually work your shifts in order to get PTO. You got to work, you know, in order to get that. Now when you keep calling off, girl. Thank you, say baby. I love you, sweetie. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you. Shout out to Almond. She says Precious Jr. been going pillar to post since birth. You think the house Lisa bought is really hers or just for show? Hashtag Save Jr. The house that Lisa got is a rental. It's a rental. So no, I do not believe that she will be staying there at all whatsoever. Okay, I do think that she may spend a few nights, but Chrisean doesn't like to stay alone. Chrisean lives in between the pastors, Pastor Mike and Tessa's house right now, and I think she's going to keep that as long as she can. Now, I think she may be staying there longer because the issues that her and Tessa have now, because Tasiki has a restaurant and Tessa does not. So I do think that there's trouble in paradise with Tessa. Tessa was at the fight, but you barely saw her. You could tell she really didn't want to be involved much. She also really didn't have Junior, Chrisean's best friend, whom she calls her best friend, which is a DJ. DJ, what's her name? It was a DJ there, and she had Chrisean the majority of the time while they were there. So I don't know. I think she will maybe stay a few nights, but overall, I think she has no issue staying with Pastor Mike because that's where she spends the bulk of her time. No, not Sky. It's not DJ Sky. It's another DJ. She's a DJ. And DJ Sky, she's like a light bright. Not DJ Sky. This girl is beautiful. She's melanin. She's like the complexion of me. Yeah, it's not DJ Sky. It's another DJ though. She looks like she's a part of the LGBTQ. But yeah, she's a DJ. Because I looked at her profile. Because Chrisean posted her on her story and she added her. DJ Ari. No, DJ Ari, she was just on Baddies, right? She was just on Baddies, right? It's not Ari or Sky. She wasn't on Baddies. Because both of them were on Baddies. DJ Sky and DJ Ari. No, it wasn't either one of those. Now you're gonna make me want to go look for her. She was at the fight. She had Chrisean often. She has dreads. She had Chrisean often. She had him often. Sean, you should join Bad Boys Club. As long as there's people around my age, I can be completely fine with that. I will absolutely join. As long as everybody was like the same age demographic, because then we should be on the same ish. But I'm not joining to be around a bunch of 20-somethings. Like, I'm good on all that. I would pass. I would rather be in my age bracket with like-minded people instead of trying to fit in. And then who would want to be on a show being called old all day? Like, who would want to be on a show being called old all day? Like, you know, Just because y'all in your 20s don't know to make me old because I'm not in my 20s anymore. So what? So it's just like, yeah, like, oh well. So I would rather be what people are like my age, you know? Because then we would have to come up with actual insults, you know, instead of just, you're old. I'm 23 and you're yelling at me. You're arguing with me and I'm 21 years old. Like, I'm like, yeah. I mean, I'm good. I would pass. I just wouldn't want nothing to do with that. But I wouldn't mind. You know, as long as it's people like, I would say 30 and up, cool. Sign me up. I would be all for it. I would be all for it. Sign me right on up, okay? But I would need 30 up. 30 up. We good. Let's do it. I'm all for it. Like, sign me right on up. But I would do it. Absolutely would. And I will have fun and I will win. And I will win. I'll be fighting all the time. But see, this is what y'all don't understand. I don't have it all. I don't have it all. Okay? I don't. So I'm not wrapped too tight. Okay? You ain't never been just sitting there at the sink pouring some water and just get hit in the back of the head. You ain't never been in the shower and then all of a sudden a radio just come over the thing. Plugged in and all. Nah, you ain't never got stumped out your sleep. I promise you. I'll wait good till you sleep. Good till you sleep. Yes. Yes. You never got fought with the lights off. In the dark. So I'm not wrapped too tight. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to fight you till I don't see you no more. That's just how I give it up. We could be in the middle of a house meeting and I'm going to just dive on you. Win, lose, or draw. That's just... You could be barbecuing. I will literally come outside and kick the grill over. Mid-barbecue. You ain't never been just got done cooking. And you set your plate down and I walk past. I don't know if TV ready for me. I don't know. Because it's not all up there. It's not. So I don't know if they would need different type of insurance, you know, all type of stuff. Correct. You would just never know. Like, it's just all in how I feel within that moment in time. I'm the type of person that will run up on your whole family. Like, I will. Like, your family come in, you bring them in. This is my brother, and then I just dive on them. Because, like, why not? I'll walk right up to your mom and throw a drink on her. I sure will. Oh, this your mama? This her, right? What? Like, that's just how I am. So, I mean, it just is what it is. It just is what it is. Correct. I'm not throwing no clothes in the pool. I'm literally cutting up all of your clothes. Yes. Correct. I will have mine sent to a hotel. Yes. And then I will come back and stay in the house. And I will cut up all of your clothes on your bed and wait for you. Act like I'm not doing nothing wrong. You walk in the room, I mean, there with the scissors. Hey, ho. I'm not the one. Yeah. And I'm 6'4". So good luck jumping me. That's all I can tell you. Good luck jumping this tree. Good luck. So yeah, I'm not wrapped too tight. But I would be great television. I would definitely be a fan favorite. I would give villain. I would definitely give all that. Correct. Absolutely. I will fight the whole cast. I'm not afraid of anyone. Win, lose, or draw. Even if you win, I'll fight you again the next day. Later on that day. I closed and all. Sure will. Hit you right in your shit. I hit you like I won. That's how hard I hit you the next day. Correct. Right on top of the head. Right on top of the head. Correct. Correct. Yes. I will throw chairs, tables. Like, girl, I'm going to get you. Yes. We will go sit down at a restaurant. I'll wait good till they come bring the food to the table. And I snatch the sheet off of it. The whole thing. And go stand outside. Like I don't do nothing. Correct. Correct. So I don't know if they're ready for me. But I'm not following any rules. Don't give me any rules. Because I don't care. I'm going to do what I want to do. In the story. So I don't know how long I would last. But I would go. I would. I would go. I don't know how long I'm going to last, though. I'm starting immediately. Correct. Correct. Making out with people, boyfriends, all of that. Yeah. I'm doing all of that. Yes. Correct. 100%. It's good TV. So it's just like, okay, you want me here? I'll give you a show. Oh, I'll give you a show. All of them to be waiting for me. Do you understand me? They be trying to jump me, which I'll be completely okay with. But yeah, they be at me. When I say this mouth, when I say they be at me, they be at me. Like, girl, they would be at me. They would be looking for me. Yes, every day they'd be looking for me. They'd be like, "What the is Sean? Where is he? Where is he?" Because yeah, it'd be going down every day. It would never be a dull moment. Okay, it would never be a dull moment. It would be great. I can tell you that much. It would be fun. I would have a blast. I would have so much fun, and the reunion would be lit. I wouldn't be able to get a word out before everybody trying to run up on me. Correct. I'm sneaking pictures. I'm doing all that. There are no rules. There are no rules. Okay, it just is what it is. But they're gonna respect my gangster when they see that. You know what I'm saying? They be like, yeah, he will fight anybody. He will. He ain't scary. He can throw them things too. So be careful. You go in there, make sure you're ready. Because he can fight. He got a mouth, but he can fight. So I would be all for it. I would. And I'm not against swinging. Like, what's up? Like, like, I'm all for it. Like, well, what's good? Who? What? What happened? Because I'm believing everything. Even liars. Oh, Sean, this person said this much. I'm running with the. Like, I'm just running up. Oh, well, I'm not asking no questions. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not doing none of that. Oh, well, he said it. If he didn't, if you didn't say it, go do it to him what I just did to you. Okay, when you can see again, when your eyes open, I'm gonna need you to go find him. Now, I know you came right now. That's what I just did. But when your eye open up, I'm gonna need you to go holler at him. Okay, that's just what that word. Because why you let him do that to you? Nah. No, that's just what that word. Okay. Right. Tasha, I asked no questions. That's what I would be a mess. Okay, be careful what y'all wish for. Be careful what y'all wish for. Because a lot of y'all might not even like me after. I used to love Sean, but ever since he went on that show, he different. I ain't know he was like that. So I was like, okay, be careful what you wish for. Well, I just got a no hope. Okay? None. And I am not opposed to paying my family members to get out there and us handle business. Okay? Us do we got to do a whole trying to jump. Okay? I'm not against it at all. I would get my brothers and cousins and all that. Okay. You try it if you want to. If I was you, I'd just square one-on-one. Because if we all come to the reunion together, we taking some sprinters to the reunion. Play with me if you want to, because I'm gonna get my ones. I'm gonna get my ones. Yes, I ain't gonna never have no breath. I'm gonna always be. No, because I don't can see. I ain't gonna never have no air. I ain't never. I'm gonna always be running up on somebody, or somebody running up on me. We diving over chairs and security. You know, all that, because I'm fine with all that. That sounds fun. Sounds like a Saturday. Correct. Sounds like a Saturday in my 20s. That's how we just used to give it up. We was always in a club doing something we weren't supposed to do. Outside talking about stuff. You think we outside for? Whoa, whoa. We busting heads. Like we was always crazy. We was just, you look at us wrong. And it's over. Okay. Oh, you trying to scrap outside? Where you park at? Where you park at? You parked in a ramp? Gotcha. Good nerve. Well, okay. So yeah, we was very so much. Okay. And music made it worse. Drinking and music made it so much worse. You understand me? 10 times worse. All right. We were OC. Definitely out of control. Shout out to my boo Nia. She says Chrisean probably snorting. Oh Lord. She got right now as we speak, and the remaining she will use to buy skis, not skis, trying to be a professional skier. And you know, and we all know you, bro. Right. Chrisean is. When we go on coffee today, yeah, we're going to talk about a little bit of Chrisean's past. More so Tristan, Tasiki, because Chrisean's going to come up because, of course, you know, she's the one who brought all this to the forefront. But Chrisean is slipping back into her old ways. This match kept her eye on whatever. Okay. Now that this is over, she's in turmoil. She don't know which way to go. She don't know who to trust. But the only person that she will listen to is Pastor Mike. So with the rugs and all of that stuff, if she is doing it, I believe she's doing it because she's planning on going back to her old ways. You know, we'll see. We'll say, like, I'm not trying to say like, oh, I know for a fact, but these aren't good signs. Seeing her, you know, act like that and talk like that, it's not a good sign. It's not. Her talking to 33K, all of that, that's not a good sign. None of those are good things. But we'll definitely get into a little more of that when we get on coffee today, which I'm going to put the timer for that. We should be going live on coffee at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, we will be on coffee. Shout out to my boo Toya. I love you, Toya. She says that every way too classy for that. He gives host reunions because I will go to jail going up there. Now, I will tell you this. If I did go on a show like that, I do thank you so much, Toya, for the super sticker. I think that I have the type of personality that's easy for people to get along with. So I don't think that it would be like I will be fighting everyone. I think that there would be certain people that, you know, naturally that I don't like and don't like me. But like overall, I think that I would be pretty well liked, you know, like in the house. I don't think that there would be too many people that would want to like put their hands on me. I think they'd be like, you know, Sean cool, you know, like he cool people, you know, he easy to talk to, you know, him be just around here talking behind everybody back, you know, all of that. So I don't think it'll be like that. I was like exaggerating a little bit, but I would have fun. I would definitely have fun, and I'm definitely gonna kick it off. You know, I'm messy, girl. You know, I'm messy. So there's gonna be a lot of mess. There would be a lot of that. With the Davy way, but yeah. So, but yeah, you know, I really don't feel like, yeah, I think it would be probably be like rare that I did get into it, but I would not back down. You know, I wouldn't back down from anything. You know, I mean, if you want smoke, but you know, it's how it would be. But yeah, I would definitely stir the pot. I would definitely be stirring the pot. Oh, girl, shut your mouth. Let me tell you what he said. He was called. Come here, girl. Why he said, girl? He said you stank, bitch. Bitch, he said you stank, bitch. But you better not go there and tell him I told you, because I'm gonna tell you nothing else. But yeah, I would definitely be starting. Why not? Like we don't want to be bored. We want to have a good time. You know, we want the drama with our miserable. But I highly doubt that people would, you know, because I'm cool. Like I'm easy to get along with. If Sean and Saucy was on the same show, if Sean and Saucy was on the same show, I would fight Saucy Santana every episode. Every episode. Every episode. Correct. I will rip that beard off. As much as he be popping on baddies when he doing a reunion, like he like I just don't like how he be like popping in, like getting into girl stuff. It's like, shut up, queer. Like, be quiet. Like, they got this. Like, you're supposed to be asking certain questions. Like, what you're doing is like you're instigating, and you know you don't have to because they're gonna handle it themselves. You know, so it's like. I just don't like that. And then how he be talking about them like he be fading everybody he done came in contact with, and we ain't see him knock nobody out yet. Okay? Literally. Girl, why don't you like her? Saucy. It's not the fact that I don't like Saucy. Yeah, it is. I don't like Saucy. The true reason is because I feel like he let Hollywood gas him up. You know, when before the fame or whatever, I adored Saucy Santana. I loved Saucy Santana. When him and Karlissa would just get on the phone and talk, and you know, so I loved him. I followed everything Saucy did. I just found him so funny. You know, he was just such a good time. I just adored him. He was so funny. And then it's just Hollywood. I guess, because he just became so watered down and saturated and so like, look at me, I'm this, I got this. It's just like, that's not why we was here. We was here because you was a vibe. You know, like your whole personality would like brighten our day, you know, and I do see like little glimmers of the old Saucy kind of like poking itself through at times on TikTok, but like overall, it's just not, and of course we expect growth and change because that happens in life, but just not like that. Like that's unfortunate, you know, because I would hate to be like that with y'all. Like right now that we're doing our thing, you know what I'm saying, we lit. But if I got into Hollywood, I don't want y'all to feel like I changed up on y'all. Like I don't want to go from us having fun and me popping it and saying what I think, or whether it's about a different celebrity or whatever, and then I get a little bit of clout, you know, behind me, and then all of a sudden I'm switching up. Then all of a sudden, instead of me coming over here, you know, calling Tiny, on Harris and whatnot, I'm coming here respectful and all that. It's like, but that's not normally how you give it up, Sean. Like you're normally not like that, you know. I call Candy International Burris. You know, when she sing, I said, bye. You know, like I'm not gonna switch that up because I met her. No, I'm gonna meet. If I met Candy, I'd be like, hey, Bandy. Hey, girl. Like, I'm not changing that up. Like, I'm not doing none of that. So, yeah, I feel like that's Saucy. I feel like he completely switched up. You know, he went from calling Blue Ivy ugly to saying that he didn't mean it like that. Okay, well, when you weren't famous, she was ugly. But now that you're famous, all of a sudden, you got to change your heart. You really didn't mean it like that? Okay. Okay. You said she was ugly. You said she looked like her daddy and that she was ugly. That's what you said. Why change it now? I've always said King was ugly, 18 up. I couldn't wait to say he looked like the mosquito, that he looked like the albino squirrel he looked like. I said, yeah, what about it? I meet him right now, he said the same thing. Still a Pokemon. I'm not changing that. Why? He didn't change being ugly. Like you change and I'll change. You still look like a gecko with blonde hair. So, I mean, until that change, it just is what it is. Now, he never been cute before in his life. Never took a cute picture. He was just there. And highlighter. So it's just like, you know, I'm not changing that. I said to his face and his daddy face, both to yay highs. 4 feet of fun. I'm like, yeah, I'm not changing it. It just is what it did. That's how I feel. Okay, ugly kids exist. King is proof. Literally. So it's just what it is. What it is. Ain't gotta talk time about all that. Not me. But you mad at me though? You mad at me? Oh my God. Yes, a highlighter, Pam, girl. A highlighter with a albino fro. Because he going around here looking triple related. Ain't got nothing to do. He is very odd looking, very unfortunate looking. Very. Yes. Facially challenged. Absolutely. Yes. It's disturbing. It's like, what? It's like you'd be looking at him like, it's like no way to look at him and like not have your mouth open. Like there's no closing your mouth looking at him. It's definitely giving up. It definitely is. Like it don't give like pleasant. It doesn't give that. It just gives like, when are you leaving? When are we not going to be in the same room anymore? Is what it's giving. Like, I don't want to be here, you know, is what that gives me. Absolutely. But we will be on coffee today. There are some weirdos over here that are still upset about the whole Chrisean Jr. You know, I'm copying off of everybody, and you know, girl, it's time to fry. Okay, so we will be going on coffee frying. We will get into YouTube. We don't give up news, okay? And that's when we fry all these YouTubers that have been going around here with my name in their mouth. Of course, girl. We're going to respond to you. Now, we're not going to talk to you, but we will respond. We absolutely will, because we ain't scared of no hope. So we will be talking about that, and then we will get into Tristan's trauma with Tasiki, okay? And how Chyna is trash, and how Chastity is trash for going to that boxing fight. Okay, when they done talk the most about Chrisean. Okay, about Chrisean Jr. Chastity, the audacity for you to say that Chrisean put her hands on Chrisean Jr. and then threw him in a closet, which we're going to be getting into that audio as well. You said that she threw him in a closet. Girl. But you back. Kicking. Chyna, didn't you write in your book? Do y'all know what Chyna wrote in her book? Hold on. Do y'all know what Chyna wrote in her book? What is this? Do y'all know what she wrote in her book? Not she can write. And not with y'all. Yes. Yeah, she has a book. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that? She talks about it all the time. About her having a book. I don't know. We might have to read this book either on coffee or on members only over here. You know what? I think because we have a book club over here on members only, we should read her book on members only. Would y'all like that? Should we do that? We should read Chyna's book. Now, I have already been reading it, but I feel like we should do a book club over here because we've had book clubs over here and read Chyna's book. It's not long, That's why I'm saying like we could read because it's not long. We could get it done in like a live or two. Like it's not a long book because she's stupid. But yeah, she has a book, and she said certain things in this book. Ooh, girl, oh, not 10 pages. I should say 10 pages. Oh, not a pamphlet. Stop. Oh my God. Oh my word. Not a pamphlet. I cannot with y'all. A pop-up book. Stop. Some more live. Breathe. Pretty much. Not a brochure, Chelsea. It's a brochure, Sean. You're not gonna tell us a little bit. Not a coloring book, Tressa. Not pictures only. Stop. So I just feel like she's a liar. So it's hard for me to know what's true and what's not. Because if her book is true, it's like, why did you just go to this event? Why? See, Chyna's real issue with her sisters is she don't feel like a Malone because she's not a Malone. She's a Dorsey. Her and her older brother Terrence have their own dad, right? When Eugene met Charla, she already had Terrence and Chyna. Terrence was born first, and then Chyna, and they both have the same dad. That's why Terrence's last name is Dorsey, and Chyna's last name is Dorsey. But Terrence goes by Malone Dorsey. Chyna does not. She just went by Dorsey. And I believe her other sisters made her feel some type of way that she's not a Malone. And I think that that's where a lot of their hostility was born, is that the majority of her other children, her sons and daughters, Mookie, all of them, they were all by Eugene. You know, Tareen, Tessa, you know, all of them, they're all Eugene's kids. Chrisean, allegedly, and Tasiki, you know, and whatnot. But yeah, I think that that's where it was born. Because kind of like from her book, is I feel like that's what the unfit is trying to tell y'all, you know, is the divide came because she feels that she's not like a legitimate family member. It's like she is, but she isn't, right? And what I mean by she is, but she isn't, how can I put this? She's her mother's daughter, and she's the first out of all the sisters. But with her other sisters, I feel that Charla paid more attention to them because they were Eugene's kids and she was with Eugene, and Chyna kind of felt like thrown on the back burner, you know, like I'm your sister, but it's given like half sister. You know, some people have brothers and sisters, but they all treat each other like they're fully related, like there's no separation. You know, it's just like, that's my brother or that's my sister, you know what I'm saying? But it's like when it comes to Chyna, it gives y'all my half sister. We half sisters, like we're half brother and sister, right? The black sheep, you know, and they kind of like ostracized her, kind of made her feel like she wasn't pure because she wasn't a Malone, you know, and her mom and other people and the Malone family, Eugene's family, treated the other sisters different from Chyna and Terrence. They like got left out of a lot. While the other sisters like Tessa and Tareen and all of them, Mookie and all of them, they were kind of like put on a pedestal, you know, to where people, they were getting love from the family, but from both sides, you know. And it's like Chyna was feeling love, but from only one side, which would be her mother's side. So she only felt love from them. She wasn't feeling no love from the Malones. So truly Charlotte and Eugene created the tension that's between them, because if you pay attention, they all look up to them. Like when Chrisean, even when she was walking around the Airbnb, like, that's my dad over there cooking, he making the breakfast right on, da da da. Like, it was like a proud moment, you know, like, that's my father, you know, like, he's here, you know. He was present. And it was the same thing with her mom. She showed her mom on camera. She was like, Mom, where you going? Did you make my plate yet? And whatnot. Her mom said that she made her food for her, and whatnot. So yeah, they birthed all of these issues that the children have. And I'm explaining more on coffee. But I mean, I just want y'all to get what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to speak for her. I'm just trying to tell you, like, from what I'm gathering by what I was seeing and reading, that she's always felt like this energy from her siblings. And it's always been like negative. Like, it's not I feel like it started as kids, like when they were younger, and they would say certain things like, well, that's my daddy, that's not your daddy, you know, whatnot. That's really my dad. He just your play dad, he just your stepdad, you know, da da da. I feel like that stuff really got under her skin. I do. I feel like it bothered her, and she just didn't say anything about it, and nobody else said anything about it either. Nobody protected her or would come in and correct it, you know, and be like, well, that's her daddy too. You know, I don't feel like Eugene was stepping into it either. I feel like Eugene would kind of allow them to say certain things, and I feel that her mom would too. Yeah. I feel that her mom would too. I don't feel that they would, you know? Yeah. So it's a lot. Yeah, but they birthed it. They're the reason. Charla and Eugene. Okay. Eugene been said Chrisean was not his daughter. Agreed. We know that ain't. That's what she say. She the only one that believe that's her daddy. That's not Tasiki daddy either. They daddy is white. That is not Eugene's daughter. He was in jail when both of them was conceived. How he your daddy? Like, crazy. Crazy word. Yeah, we know that for a fact. We know that, but she still claims him, you know, or her story, you know, and all that stuff. She, you know, she still said that's her dad, you know. Well, you know, what do we do? But yeah, so, but I still think Eugene showed favor. He even treated Chrisean and Tasiki better than Chyna. And here's the thing. Chyna, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say this. Tasiki and all of the kids, they all look to Eugene. Eugene is the only father presence that they've ever had. The only one. The only one. So they still look to him as that, as like one of the patriarchs in the family. So they really respect him. They do. So it's going to be hard to break that bond, but he could also be what the family needs is for Charla and Eugene to sit down and apologize to them. That's what they need. They need a real apology, a real one. Okay, they need a real apology, and they need permission to move on with their lives. They need permission. Because I feel like a lot of the stuff that they're holding in has everything to do with their parents. It has everything to do with how they was brought up, and they're not over it. And they're not over a lot of things that happened. They're not over being left to deal with it alone. It's a lot, you know. So they still look at Eugene as dad, whether he's biologically their dad or not. They still look at him that way. They do. So I do think that they need an apology from Charla and Eugene. Therapy. I mean, I would recommend that they do solo therapy. I don't think they need to do therapy as a family. I don't, because it's too late. It's too late. They're too old. They're all set in their ways. Chyna is going to be a stupid bitch for the rest of her life. End of story. She's going to be ignorant. She's going to be all trifling. She's going to be all those things. Look at what she did to her own kids. Because it's generational. So this is why I said they can do it alone, because they've all created their own individual tragedies. Look at Chyna's kids. She got a daughter she hates, and that daughter's in prison, you know, all of that. So based off how they were brought up, that's how they brought up their kids. Generational. So just like they had an effed up upbringing, so did her kids. So instead of worrying about what her parents did, you got to get over that and fix it in your own. So they can't be worried about going to therapy with each other and trying to work it out with each other when they done already destroyed the next generation. Get the next generation together. Figure that out. Then get back to y'all. Then if y'all want to go to therapy, go ahead. But you have to fix what you created. Chrisean needs to fix Chrisean Jr. She needs to worry about that. She don't need to worry about nobody else who need to forgive, who all that. Okay? We don't care about what Charlotte did to you, how she left you out, because don't none of that matter, because you're grown now. We get it still affects you. But look how it's affecting what you brought into this world. Look how it's affecting that. So get with that. Figure that out. Then go back to the drawing board. Then if y'all want to sit down as a family, go ahead. That's fine. Whatever. But fix what y'all broken. Because that's for Charlotte and Eugene to do. Charlotte and Eugene need to individually go around and try to fix what they broke. Go spend actual time with your family. Go spend actual time with your kids. You know, how does that work it out? If you told them that you were their father and you were their father figure, whether you're biologically their father or not, you need to work that shit out. It's not, well, I'm not really your dad. Well, then you should have acted that way. You should have left the void instead of trying to fill it and not fulfill it. That's on you. Okay? Again, I would rather leave a homeless person on the side of the road homeless than pick them up and treat them badly. What is the point? I could have left them where they was at. Why pick them up to treat them bad? Why get a stray dog to rescue a dog just to harm it? What was the point? It was better off at the Humane Society. But why did you bring it here? Just to do this? Why? You know? So it's fix what you need to fix first. And then go from there. You know? I know in the world, there's plenty of trauma and stuff in my family. But I'm not about to work on that if my kids are in need. If my kids are going through things, I'm going to deal with that first. And then if there's time left and whatnot after to deal with the stuff in my family, then yeah, let's deal with it. Like I'm all for it. I don't have a problem with that. But they're never going to come before my kids. Okay? I love my family. But how I've been raised is always to protect my children. Always. My mom used to tell me, son, how you treat your kids is, even when it comes to me, if I'm hanging on a cliff and your kids is hanging on the other side of the cliff, go get your kids. Go save your kids, not me. Because you're not responsible for me. You're responsible for them. Okay? Now, of course, in a perfect world, you would save both of us. We know that. But there's some decisions in life to where it's either one or the other. Always choose your kids. So when your kid's on the side of the cliff, if it's bills or a relationship or whatever on the other side, always choose your kids. Always. Let whatever else fall. If it's meant for you, you'll get it. You'll get it. You know, like my mom said, if I'm supposed to live, I will. Let me fall. Because I done been here. I've lived. They haven't. Go save your kids. Because that's what you're supposed to do. Your kids come before everybody, even me. Because I used to tell my mom, like, Mom, I'm not putting my kids before you. And she was sort of like, boy, that's what she told me. She said, put your kids come before me. Because you come before my mama. You my son. So you come before anybody. You know, and she's always said that. So I always live life that way. My kids come first. Like it don't matter what it is. Kids. Okay? Until they had their own. Then when they had their own, it's you. Then you get to decide. If me and your kids hanging from the ledge, then hey, it's different. It's just a little different when you do what you're supposed to do. But until then, always choose your kids. Always choose them. So I've always done that. So it should be the same thing here. They need to be chose. Chyna has never felt chose. She's never felt that way. She's always felt like the black sheep, the ugly duckling. She's always felt like that. And no one has changed it. So she's went her whole life feeling that way. Whole life. Her mom set her up to go to jail at a very young age, 15, 16 years old. You know, she was already doing jail time for her mom and dad. And then to love these people this much that you would do these type of things for them, for them to treat you like that in return is crazy work. It's crazy work, you know, very so much. So I love y'all. We will be over at coffee in about maybe what time? Maybe I could do an hour earlier. Maybe I could do an hour earlier. Thank you, Terry. Thank you so much for the cash out, Terry. I love you. Thank you so much, sweetie. I love you, sweetheart. Okay. Okay, so we'll be live around either 4 or 5. If I can do 4, I'll do 4. We'll do an hour early. Thank you, Chris, for the gift memberships. Thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships. I love you, sweetie. Thank you, sweetheart. I really appreciate it. This is why to be mad. I love you. Thank you so much, sweetie. Yes, so I'll try to do 4. But if not, we'll definitely be live at 5, okay? So I will see y'all later on coffee. Thank y'all so much for being here. I love y'all. Thank y'all for all the super stickers, liking the video, subscribing to the video. Hit that like button to support me for free, okay? I love y'all so much. Shout out to the replay crew. And until the next video.
Before I get them, Lord.
Activate,
Hey.
activate, let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh, no.
Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate.
Hey, hey.
Let's go.
They say I ain't saved because I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need, and that's it. They always in my business because they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible, but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit, activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me there?